Good afternoon, YouTube pipe community. This New England pipe smoker here, back on a nice Saturday afternoon here in southern New England. It's about 50 degrees outside today. Beautiful weather for us, starting to get a little cooler. We've had a little bit of an ebb and flow lately with the weather. Goes down to the 40s into the 30s, and jump back up to the 60s, high 60s, low 70s this week, and now back down to the high 40s, low 50s. So as the title describes, I have a little package here that the little fairy in brown dropped off today, a little tobacco fairy. So I'm going to open that up, and it's obviously some tobacco. So just hanging out today, worked all afternoon, morning at my part-time job doing therapy. And then now I'm just hanging out and doing some housework before I go on a paranormal trip tonight to a local military fort near where I live. They're doing a paranormal investigation. I think I don't know how many people are actually going to be there. It's about $100 a ticket, kind of expensive. But you get to go in the fort, underground, in the bunkers. A little more access than normally you'd get just walking around. So it'll be cool though. I'm into that paranormal stuff. I mean, I say I'm into it. I watch Ghost Adventures and those type of shows, but that's about the extent of my paranormal investigation. And I think if I actually saw or heard a ghost, I'd probably shit my pants and run away like a girl. So we'll see how this goes tonight. Anyways, the St. James Flake is going well. I got about 4 flakes left in the tin. Probably about 4 pipes left to smoke it in, so I can get a full review in the different size pipes and shapes, etc. Obviously, they're giving me different smoking experiences so far. Otherwise, though, I've been watching videos. Thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all your comments and suggestions. Greatly appreciated. I've been trying to keep up in the YouTube pipe community world. So keep the videos coming, guys. They're great. So anyways, you guys are probably wondering what the tobacco fairy brought me today. So I wanted to get a couple tobaccos that I have never had before. Usually with an order, I end up getting something that I've always had. And so this time I said, let's switch up and do 4 tins that I never have tried before. So, and then I lied. One of my tins I actually got as a sampler from Pipes and Cigars a couple years ago. That's the first one I'm going to grab, which is going to be Mac Baron Virginia No. 1 Ready Rubbed. I got a small sample of this a little while ago with a pipe I bought, and I used how many bowls I got out of it. It was a little package, a little maybe ½ ounce, 1 ounce, whatever it was, and I used that to use on new bowls, try to work in the bowl and that sort of thing. I wanted to use something just a straight Virginia to use on the first couple smokes of the bowl. So I mean, I remember enjoying it, but it wasn't like a full review or anything like that. It was just maybe like a ½ ounce or an ounce. You got it as a sampler. I think I used it to break in the new bowls that I got on a couple of new pipes back then. So, but I remember I liked Virginia No. 1, the Ready Rubbed. This is the 100-gram tin, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. Hold on. 3.5 ounce. So whatever that is 100 grams. I don't even know. So basically, what it says is, in 1965, Virginia No. 1 was introduced to the world's pipe smokers, and today, Virginia No. 1 is one of Mac Baron's classics. The natural sweetness from the carefully selected Virginia tobaccos are to be enjoyed every time you light up this magnificent blend. In addition to a slow, cool smoke, this Ready Rubbed blend gives you the slightly sweet smoke. Try the Virginia No. 1 and find out for yourself why Virginia No. 1 is reckoned as a Mac Baron classic blend. So, like I said, this is the first one. The second tobacco that I picked up is Christmas Cheer 2015 by McLennan. Hand-blended, premium pressed Virginia Flake pipe tobaccos. A fine vintage, naturally sweet, and limited quantity. So we all know that McLennan does a Christmas Cheer blend every year. So this is the first year that I've actually picked up my own. I know a lot of people save these for 5 to 10 years before they smoke them. But I'm gonna put it away and hopefully forget about it and come back to it in 5 to 10 years and see how the age is done to it. That's what everybody says. Don't smoke these right away. Buy a couple tins. If you want to smoke one, but hold on the rest. to open up, you know, every year, every 5 years, every 10, etc. I'm not going to go through the full description. As you can tell, it looks pretty robust. You guys, I'm sure most of you guys in the community are familiar with the Christmas cheer and have either watched the videos already on it and read some reviews on it. So, the next tobacco that I'm going to get is Peterson's Irish Flake. It's a full body blend of equal proportions, air cured, flue cured, and dark fired. True to the pure, unspoilt tobacco taste. Recommended for the experienced pipe smoker. So this is one I've never tried before. I did try Wallace Flake, and I heard that it's supposed to be University Flake, but this is Irish Flake. I've never tried this tobacco before. And first for me is this next tobacco that I have. I have never tried this type of tobacco before. I've seen many reviews on this, and this is Old Dark Fired, McBaron HH, Old Dark Fired. I have never tried any tobacco, to my knowledge, that is dark fired. I've seen a ton of reviews on different types of old dark fired tobacco, including this blend. So it definitely piqued my interest because it's one thing I've never smoked or tried before. And it's described as a bold flake, a dark-fired burleys, and a well-balanced unity of flue-cured Virginias. This flake is hard-pressed, meaning that during the pressing, heat is added by steam to the tobaccos, which causes the tobacco to intensify the marrying process, giving us a bolder tobacco. The robust, earthly flavor of the dark-fired burleys shines through in the taste, and you'll experience deeply satisfying smoke indeed. So this is something I'm eager to try, because I've never tried a dark-fired tobacco before, to my knowledge. So these are 4 tobaccos that, I mean, I'm really not familiar with. Virginia number 1, it's limited. And I got 200 pipe cleaners I need to replenish. But the Virginia number 1, only limited, smoking with of it. The Christmas cheer I'm going to store away for a couple of years, hopefully 5 to 10. And then the Irish Flake and the Old Dark Fired are something that I'm going to be looking into. I do smoke. I don't know if I smoke. I probably smoke more in the summer. I mean, in the winter than I do probably in the summer. In the winter, I watch hockey every night. I usually have a bowl or 2 every night watching some of the hockey games. So, like I said, I have 2 tobaccos that I still need to crack open from a previous order. So maybe you guys can help me out with my next tin opening video. And also my next upcoming review. So I have Mac Baron's Navy Flake, and then also GLP Sixpence. Both have seen great reviews on those. So I'd like to see what you guys think, maybe some opinions, suggestions on what you'd like me to open next to review. St. James Flake should be getting done soon. And I've also recently cracked into the tobaccos that I got LJ Peretti a couple weeks ago, which is the Union Square, or Park Square, I think Park Square. And then there's 2 other flakes, Virginia Vapor Flakes. I can't remember the name off the top of my head of them now. London Flake and maybe Oxford Flake. I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, leave your suggestions below. They'd like me to crack open, and I can do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, this is New England Pipe Smoker, and thanks for watching, and all your comments and suggestions are greatly appreciated. Have a good one.